Greetings everyone, welcome back to Top Tier Arcade. My name is Steve, and we're back in the apartment. Well, in this video we're going to be actually restoring Bram Stoker's Dracula. This is going to be part 1, and it should be a fun one. We're going to be doing the LEDs, which has the old version around for 8 to 10 years ago, the first, I think, 1 SMDs. So I got the LEDs from Eddie. I'm going to show you in a moment at Pinball LEDs. .ca. It's going to be in the description below if you want to hit the link. Great product. We'll talk about that in a moment. I have a list of what to do. The main thing is the game plan is take the back glass off, start easy. My restores over the years have been I jump too much in, I get overwhelmed, and then I screw everything up. I'm not the best at it, so I want to at least start easy and then move, to get that momentum like I've done before, and it worked. I did the same in the restore of the Playfield Pinball, which is archived, the game I got over the summer, which helped me fund this game. And what I did is start easy, start slow, and then it builds because you're getting your rhythm back. It's been a while since I've done this. So take the back glass off, LED the entire back. Then I'm going to lift the playfield, is what the game plan is, and then light the bottom, and then later lower the playfield. Now, to get to these LEDs are a bit tough, so I'm going to have to remove some parts which I don't want to. I've been a bit dreading it, to be admitting, because everything works so well and I don't want to screw up the Miss Multi-Ball Opto. I'm already freaking out about it, but because everything else looks amazing and there's some custom parts and we're going to do it together. So I'm going to set you up. Let me show you the parts that I have. Okay, so first, I'm going to take that off, like I said, replace that, lift, do that, and then the LEDs, and then also take care of the lights on the playfield. And then also there's a few things. When the ball comes down, there's a little bump here. So I've been given some instructions how to lower that from Doug, a buddy of mine, and some others said, yeah, he's right. The ball guide is too high, so it's bumping. Now, it could be because of right there. Look how high that is. That's on the list to screw down. That could be why it's too high. And then so I want to get that screwed down. The flippers, and it's not bumping. There's no little bump in the rubber. Also, you can apparently rotate the rubber. We're going to try that. LED'd up for then later mods, and then at the end, the cherry on top, the reward is I finally got my parts in from CPR. Dino helped me out. He gave, he ordered me CPR. He orders from them often, and they're great. And I'm going to have a new mirrored BSD back glass, which I can't wait. So we're going to see how that works with all the new LEDs. And here's the list of stuff to do. Handwriting is terrible. Replacing light in the back box, all LEDs, CPR mirrored backlight, fibber bump, and screw down the left outlane. Ball guide. So, dumbass. And then here's the lights from Eddie's, pinballLEDs.ca. Now I'm going to put the link below. Eddie's a great buddy of mine, and he's helped me, give me advice to do this. And here's the tools that I have. Very simple, and then also if I blow something up, there's a spare fuses and also a multimeter. So, all right, so I've just taken off the original glass translit back glass, and as you can see, there's a lot of differences in bulbs. So there's a 555, and that is, actually I'm going to put it here. That's a 555. I'm going to be replacing. And then also the flashers. The colors are going to be interesting. I kind of wanted the reds here near the logo, and then on the top have a blue for Williams. And it's going to be very bright because the new CPR back glass, which I'll show you later, is darker because it's an actual mirror, and it looks really cool. So let me show you what it looks like on. Give it a sec here. There's. So a lot of incandescent, some LEDs, obviously were the color, and flashers are not on because that's not been activated. So I'm going to set you up, and what I'll do is I'm going to work on this. That's the pin sound kicking in, which we're going to talk about in the videos to come. And so I'll be back and I'll show you with all new bright LEDs how what it looks like and how nice it looks. So I've just changed out the bulbs, looks beautiful. I clustered all the red there, so then it's gonna light up the Bram Stoker's Dracula. Oh, that's blue. That should be the Williams. Ah, there we go. Ah, there we go. Is all of them on? I just had to jiggle them. Some of the connectors were not touching. So I put the blue on the top left, so that's where the Williams logo is. And then this cascade of red will be the Bram Stoker's Dracula. Flashes, I don't know if they work. I didn't run the test yet, but so far so good. Whew, what a difference. And now I'm putting on, this is the original translit back glass. Let's see how lit up it. I mean, it's stupid because I'm doing it during the day, but I need that light. Fortunately, I don't have the best workspace, but that's a whole different subject. Anyways, who cares? So, oh, that looks cool. Okay, with the light, you could see dots, right? You can't see that, a little. You can't really see that in real life unless you look really close on the side. Now, here's why I'm not concerned. I know you're saying, Steve, bullshit. I can see the lights there. I get it. But in real life, you can't see that because it's zoomed in and there's light coming on the sides from outside. But you honestly can't really see it in real life. And also, yeah, the Williams looks cool. That little blue up there, that looks cool. I like that. Everything else looks neat. Again, I know that the back glass is a lot darker, so that's why I'm not concerned. So we'll put it on and test it. The worst case scenario is we can either remove a few, but we'll see. Anyways, it doesn't matter. So it looks good for now. Again, it looks a little exaggerated. Do I put a fire, or not a fire, do I put a red one there, but then I'm going to start matching? You know what? For this game, maybe I'll just do that red and that's it. Because then if I start doing the red and then the moon like a blood red, then I might as well color the whole thing, which I don't want. I want the game title to always stand out like Swords of Fury. But everything might change when we put on the CPR back glass, which is often darker. All right, so I've just lifted the Playfield. As you can see, now everything exposed. The next now part is to, for these, unscrew, put in the 555. Some of them those are mounted on the Playfield. Give me an example. Which one? Oh, some of them are bayonet style, which is good because I have a few of those as well. So hopefully I did get enough white LEDs. I hope so. If not, I'll just do the most parts, and anyways, I'll leave it. But either way, that's good to go. And I'm ready to replace them. So I will be back. Now, we've seen my Playfield and pretty much all my part 1 to 5 videos, especially the gameplay if you want to go back to see how light it was compared to now what will be with extra bright LEDs. So I'm excited. I'm going to take it one step at a time, replace all the LEDs. I think I have enough now looking, which is great. And I'll be back to show you the result. Hopefully everything goes well. Okay, so it's been a few hours, and good news, by the way, getting dirty, but not too bad. Almost full there. I am done. Okay, so here's something I've learned. Other games I've had, I guess I never really LED. Well, Turtles I did, but I had to do everything on the Playfield. Well, WPC, how smart are they? You can just unscrew this nut here, or whatever, or screw, and then just unscrew it and put the LED. So everything can be accessed by here. I don't have to take anything off the Playfield, which is beautiful and a godsend. So it's going well. I just finished doing all the bayonet. What's a good example here? This is sideways, a bayonet version of Eddie's white, bright, super bright LEDs. Interesting that there's a screw that fell, 2 of them. That is for, I left it out right there. You see how this one's like hanging? Right there. And I have to find it to put it right here. Right there. So 2 I have to find, but it's going well. Next I'm going to do the 555. These are going to be so much easier. Just unscrew them. Like this. And then you just take the 555 out and you put it back. And you just... Anyways, I'll tighten it up. So that should be pretty fun. Not fun is... I guess I never really thought about it, but the subway here, and there's LEDs in the subway. So do I have to take that part off? Oh, I really don't want to, but I'll have to if I have to get to like 5 LEDs. But it's going well. I just want to give you an update. I don't have to take the Playfield apart, which is great. Of course, I'll wipe everything down and make sure everything's working. So next are 555s, and then I'm going to have to do the flashers, which, okay, there's not too many, and I'm going to have to just unscrew these again. All right. So we're just about done, and of course, I had to take, I had to take the sewer off, like the underground channel here, because I had to get to a few of the different lights. It looks worse than it is. They're just loose nuts, or excuse me, screws. So it's going. It's just annoying, but here's what happened. Why this is so difficult. Where the hell is the LED? Why this is so difficult to put these in. They're so bizarre. Can I even... wait, let me put this up. I want to show you guys something. Okay. So this goes on, again, this is a lamp driver board or whatever. And, I mean, I've replaced these. I was able to sneak behind, trying to cheat my way so I don't have to do more. I don't know what the hell is with these. I'm doing this live. Okay, that one was easier. But putting them back is death. And look, I already bent one of Eddie's LEDs. I guess it's never been changed. Holy fuck. It is so stiff in there. Yeah, it's really... I might have to get a... I can't even do it by hand. Now you might say, well, Steve, why not keep pushing? Because then this. Because I actually broke this. See? Look. Now I have to get my soldering iron out, and I'm not even the best at soldering. Like, look, it's literally, it came out of the thing. You can actually put it back. I guess I can put it back. Oh, shit. Now this is coming off. Yeah, look, the foot. I'm going to have to put a little solder there. So, yeah, these are, this is really tough. So, anyways, that's what I'm dealing with. You fucking... Ugh. Yeah, I'm going to just get a screwdriver and bent it to open it. I know they've never been changed. When did the game come out? 93. Fuck. It's almost 30 years. Anyways, so that's what I got to do. Put those in and then solder. Fuck. And then solder this, and hopefully that works. And, yeah. Solder. Fuck you. Alright, so I'll be back. That's really the only thing I've been having an issue with. Other than that, it's going well. I think I'm one LED short, but I'll grab one from, I think, Turtles and whatever, change that later. Anyways, alright, so I have the soldering iron still on. And here's what I've done. So I finally got these in. As you can see, there's my work. Not the greatest. My soldering iron, my other one, better one, broke. This one's also shit. So what I did is I added more solder there, which I just pushed that lead in, and then you can see I just added some to the foot. Now what we're going to do is check for continuity to see if it worked. So we'll just put it to, I do continuity beep. I always like to hear the beep. There it is, and the little sound wave thing there. And let's check and see if it worked. So let's try the one that was working okay first, which is this one. So I'm going to touch this. It's looks weird behind the camera here. So I'm going to touch this, which is the leg on this side. And then here. Shit. It's hard to do on camera, isn't it? There. There it is. So what I'm doing is one lead's on this side, the other lead goes to the bottom side of the side. You can hear it. That means continuity. This circuit is complete. This is my solder job. So this is the leg to the back, which is good. And then next will be the bottom to this, which is good. So continuity all the way, which means this should, in theory, work. And I've completed the circuits. Okay, so I'm turning the soldering iron off. Wasn't that bad. It's actually good to kind of still get that skill, which is 2 seconds. But either way, I'm unplugging the soldering iron. Let's put it back together and find those screws and finally lower the playfield and see what we got. System and how it differs from my others. So that is the original backglass that I had in it. Okay, and I have the CPR mirrored backglass right there. Okay, so that's good. And then look at that, nice and bright. Took like I said, took my time on it. One of my tools I forgot at my parents like an idiot, and a bad worker blames his tools, and I definitely am. Took a little longer, again, screws falling into the the wire form, and I'm like, I don't want to, with the short, some difficult places to get to. I had a random flasher in there. There's just one rolling around, so I got lucky. I actually unscrewed that flasher, shook it, got a plastic little knife, and I just poked it and it fell through. So I got really lucky, but it looks great. The cool thing is I was gonna put spotlights like I have on both Turtles and Medieval Swords of Fury. What am I talking about? But you know what? I don't need it. It's plenty bright. These are Eddie's Dracula Pinball LEDs.ca. Again, they're amazing. I just have to remember, I was saying I want to adjust this. I moved over the plastic. I want to just push forward this lane guide and see, because it's still bumping on the flipper, but it's good. Now, one little thing also is I think I get an error, or like there's an extra pop that comes up. I can't really figure it out. So I don't know if I just triggered a switch or what I did, but I'll get to that. Doesn't matter. I probably just a little switch I have to change. So now that's the original translit, and there is the mirrored backglass. I'm going to put it down for a second, and then we're going to compare. All right, so there's the original translit on the left and the mirrored backglass from CPR on the right. As you can tell, it's a lot darker. And I'm going to do now to remove the little brackets here, the plastic, put them on the glass. Hopefully there's no fitting issue. I've never done that. And then I'll put it in, and we'll cut right to the backglass with the new mirrored one. Well, unfortunately, that didn't work. Shit, I called it. Jinxed. The brackets, the black plastic holder brackets, don't fit. Because this is translit, the glass needs the old style glass, like it would probably in my Turtles, or maybe even like an old, solid state. That's unfortunate, like my Swords of Fury. That's unfortunate. Eddie does have them on the website, and he said, Steve, come by anytime, pick them up. So no problem. The unfortunate part is I put the glass back immediately, because the more that's out, the more risk of it breaking. And again, I don't want to, waste that money. So I'm going to set you right up and say my goodbyes, and then what's in store for part 2. Well, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was shot a bit differently this time. I didn't want to do the montages. I found it a little tedious. And maybe, okay, same old. So I kind of just cut away, because it was like screw and unscrew, unscrew the nut, take the old LED, put the new one back in, and rinse and repeat. But you can see the results. It looks beautiful. So Eddie, thank you again for the hookup. Again, pinball.leds.ca, it's in the description. 85% to where I want, what my vision was. 10% being the back glass. It's no one's fault. I just never knew that the glass is thicker because it's real glass from CPR because it's printed. So I learned that for any future games. A few little bumps and bruises again around the road. I bumped into something, or I pulled back a switch, or I don't know, now it's kicking one extra time. I don't know, whatever. But it looks absolutely beautiful. A few little things that would change, but overall not bad. So next video is going to be part 2, and we're going to be getting, hopefully I get it in time. Shit. Okay. If I can't get the plastic bracket to the back glass, that'll be then in part 3. And then this one, part 2, will be exciting. It's going to be the NR blades and the speaker kit to light up, and the button lit up. So that's going to be, next one's going to see some real change to the game. And then by part 3, yeah, I'll wait for the back glass in part 3. Part 3 I'll do the back glass. I have the leg protectors red, some other little things, coin door sticker, which I'm working on as we speak, and I'll share that. But yeah, if you guys haven't had a chance to subscribe, please do so. More coming out. Again, I hate doing these things in a tight apartment. My tools everywhere, my wife's schedule, she works right here from home. It's a bit challenging, but again, it's something to do, more content for the channel, sharing and also learning and making sure that I continue with the knowledge I know, which is not a lot, humbly, but I always want to learn. And I just want my own space. But again, until I get a house, this is what we got to do. Thanks again for your loyalty and still checking me out. Try my best to stay in there, stay with me. Things will get better, especially if I remove. It's always been a pleasure. Thanks again for checking out Top Tier. Please.